Behind the hills opposite Wellington Harbour lies a town hidden at the end of a winding hill road. Wainuiomata, population 17,000, where a third of the population is between the ages of 16 and 25. For some outsiders, Wainui has a reputation for dullness, crime and poverty. But for these people, it's home.
This is a special place and it's a paradise.
I know, even if I don't know someone, they've got my back 100%.
You haven't lived in a place, you can't judge it.
But it was a good opportunity for me to move down here because it's putting me on the right path.
I want to see a change and, you know, I've taken it personally that I'll do everything in my power and use whatever resources and networks I have to make that change.
Fantastic group of people who just absolutely love this place and would fight to the end for Wainuiomata.
Just thought it was like a real gang-related place, all that kind of stuff. But then when you get here, it's real nice, real different.
For Ethan, the perception he had before he moved here 2 years ago is far from the truth.
First, I thought it was a bit scary, coming to Wainui, and but as soon as I got here, it's just different, eh? It's like not what you expect, and yeah, it's a real good atmosphere, like the whole community gets behind you.
After a boom in industry following the Second World War, the tide turned in the late 1980s, with jobs leaving the valley. The unemployment rate is 4.6%, and locals who do work have to leave town, and many work low-income jobs. The Mayor of Lower Hutt is Ray Wallace. He lives in Wainui and sees new opportunities for the town.
So this is the Parkway industrial area, and 20-30 years ago there might have been up to 1,000 odd people that worked in this area with Brugger Industries, then Kenson Industries, Feltex Yarns, and of course now most of these big industries are all gone and most of these buildings are very vacant at the moment, so that's an issue for us. There has been some good recent developments though with Big Save. We've got some smaller high-tech industries moved into the area, but some real challenges clearly for us as well, because this is where most of the locals used to work. They didn't have to go out of the valley for a job.
Ray Wallace says youth unemployment is a major issue, with about 200 under 25-year-olds not in any kind of work or study.
Well, we have established with the community a Mayor's task force. We've funded that through the council, but it's driven by the community for the need to get our young people into work or the opportunity to go back and upskill themselves.
That task force has been given the name Youth Inspire. One of those who have sought help from them is Orpha, a 23-year-old who recently moved to Wainui to change a lifestyle that had been getting him in trouble with the law.
Most fun was running away from the police, seeing if you can get away with it. Basically, just trying to beat the system, but the system was beating me.
He's finding it hard to get a job, but he's also finding time for others.
Yeah, I'd like to help young kids because I've experienced what they're going through, and I can if I can just talk to them one-on-one, then it'll be easier for me because then I can tell them a bit about my life and what way I've gone, and look at me now.
The person who's been behind the wheel of Youth Inspire since it started last year
You guys ready?
is Marcia Skinnon, who today is taking Orpha and 2 others to an interview at a meatworks near Wellington.
And to date we have 69 young people aged between 16 and 25 registered with the program. Our stats show that a quarter of those young people are now in full-time employment, and another 15 have gone into further study. My experience in working within the community at real grassroots level, it's just getting worse. The numbers are starting to stack up, and if we don't do something as a community to get on top of, supporting our young people and just helping them to transition, the stats are only going to get worse.
At the Rugby League club rooms, local band Horrified Selection are playing. 2 of the members, Eyes and Tees, also happen to be at the forefront of helping youth in the community. They say they have a tight connection to Wainui, and that comes down to whānau.
5 generations of our family live here. My nan's here and she's got a great-grandchild and great-great-grandchild. So whānau will be the biggest motivator for us to get out there and make sure our communities have got something good going on and something safe for all the next generation, I suppose. So it's good to have people viewing it in a negative way because it protects Wainui to their own secret treasure for the whānau that live here, born here, and will put their hands in the dirt of this place to make it something beautiful.
At 23, Campbell Barry is the youngest ever person elected to council in Lower Hutt. Born and bred in Wainui, he says he has no intention of leaving.
Come here, Falco. It's the people that make this place. We've got all this natural beauty for sure. There's no doubt about that. We just have to look at the many swimming holes we have and the Wainuiomata Forest Park down the coast. But all of that wouldn't mean much if we had a bunch of earkids here, and that's certainly not the case. Certainly a few rotten apples, but a fantastic community which really does make it. So I've planted my roots here, and I mean it just makes sense. There's Lower Hutt's 10-minute drive away, Wellington City's 25-minute drive away.
With some of the region's lowest house prices, Wainui is hoping to attract young families.
You're posing, eh?
And it made sense for Nathan Wood and Libby van der Nysel, who moved here last year.
Yeah, it was really the fact that we could get the house that we loved with a good section for the dog and at a really good price.
We reckon if we'd bought the same kind of house over in Pororoa where we were originally looking, we probably would have had to have spent, I don't know.
Probably saved 100,000.
Yeah, just a genuine good place to live. Yeah.
The town also lays claim to sporting talents like Tana Umanga and Piri Wepu, great inspirations for 19-year-old Henry Stowers. Stowers captained Samoa's junior rugby team and has just signed on with the Wellington Lions.
I've been playing since I was 5, so that's pretty much in my blood, in my DNA, so I love the sport. Well, obviously there's not much to do around here, we don't have like a massive moor, so you pretty much get a ball, get a couple of boys, go play touchdown at the local field or something, and that's pretty much all we do here. Yeah, that's what we love.
Henry says he's proud to be from Wainui.
It doesn't change too much about the person where you are, and for me, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't live in any other place other than my hometown, so yeah, if there's a message out there, I'd say Wainui is a great place for anyone, young, old. Love it.